Good Saturday evening. Meteorologist Nick Kelly here. We had a quiet Saturday. We'll stay quiet for much of tomorrow, but our first alert weather day could start off as early as Sunday night, but definitely ramps up still for Monday, especially in the morning, with moisture coming back in, warm air aloft, freezing temperatures near the surface. That unfortunately setting us up for some freezing rain, which will leave roads slick as we get our Monday morning commute underway. Plus, in the short term, we have wind chill advisories in effect for parts of north central Arkansas in that light shade of blue until 9 o'clock going into Sunday morning. And already ahead of the approaching rain and freezing rain, we have parts of northwestern Arkansas, and especially in our area, Jasper County, Arkansas, under a winter storm watch from 6 o'clock Sunday evening until 6 o'clock Monday evening. Nothing else for the time being, and we didn't have much else to track throughout the day other than a lot of sunshine throughout the day. Mostly sunny skies to get the evening started right before sunset. But that is the leading edge of moisture really beginning to work out of the plains and the Rocky Mountain range. At least at the surface, we have high pressure in control. This is what will keep us quiet, but cold again for tonight. Mainly quiet for much of the day tomorrow, but as that high pressure starts to scoot off to the east, that is going to allow several disturbances to start coming our way through the course of next week, especially this upper level wave near San Francisco. That's the one that will come into play for Sunday night and Monday to kick off our rain and freezing rain chances on our first alert day, and those other systems will bring additional rain chances throughout next week. In the short term, though, we're quiet tonight. Mostly clear, maybe some partial clouds by sunrise, but still a quiet night with lows near 13 in Springfield and 12 in Harrison with a southeast breeze in place. Then going into tomorrow, we'll be back above freezing, so at least we'll continue to warm things up. 32 in Springfield, 33 in Harrison with partly sunny skies through the day, becoming mostly cloudy by the start of the evening. South breeze at 10 to 20 in Missouri. We'll say 7 to 15 in northern Arkansas. You can see how Futurecast wants us quiet through the course of the night, but with high pressure control and those mostly clear skies for much of the night, that's what's going to allow us to only drop back into the lower to middle teens across the region. Then, as we go through the course of the day, we will see a returning southeast and southerly breeze improve our numbers, mid-20s for many by noon on Sunday, and then we'll see afternoon highs back near freezing and maybe some spots west of 65 back in the mid-30s. Now, as far as the wind chills go, they're going to be at their coldest through the overnight hours and right up into Sunday morning. As that southeasterly breeze starts to kick in, even though it's only between 6 and about 15 miles per hour, these feels-like numbers will start to drop back close to zero for many spots by the midnight hour going into Sunday. Then areas in the wind chill advisory will feel anywhere from 0 to 5 below 0 to get your Sunday morning started. And then we're going to see wind chills back mainly in the 20s through the day tomorrow. Still a bit of a bite to the air, but that's also an improvement. Now let's focus on the increasing moisture leading and returning rain and freezing rain chances going into Sunday evening. As we get past sunset, we'll see our numbers start to drop back below freezing and certainly into the upper 20s and lower 30s. I think the leading edge of the moisture to saturate the lower levels of the atmosphere and get rain or freezing rain down to the ground moves in after 9 or 10 o'clock Sunday night. That's just one initial batch, but then we'll see repeated periods of light to sometimes moderate freezing rain through the pre-dawn hours and to get your Monday morning drive started with temperatures again mainly upper 20s to about 30, 31 degrees. That's certainly enough for slick roads to start your morning out. But if we could get some spots at least to see moderate freezing rain to come on down, that will not accumulate as much compared to freezing drizzle or light freezing rain. So we're going to hope that we can get some more moderate pockets of rain, believe it or not, so that it doesn't have a chance to stack up. But the bottom line is we'll have mainly freezing rain chances through much of Monday morning as temperatures stay below freezing. But once we hit noon, this is when I think we turn the corner. Many spots, especially along the western half of the Ozarks, including Springfield, will start to see their numbers go back above freezing. That will switch things back over to periods of light to moderate rain through the day, while the eastern Ozarks could start the afternoon out with temperatures still cold enough to have some freezing rain continue. But by Monday evening, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, I think everybody's warm enough so that we will be done with any freezing rain chances to start Monday evening out, and then we'll see this initial batch of moisture first go at rain leave us by about Monday night and early Tuesday morning. So given how this switchover could play out, I think areas in the lighter shading of the blue or the pink here could see a glaze to a tenth, maybe up to 2/10 of an inch of ice. And I'll tell you, the farther north and west you go from Interstate 44, your amounts will be on the lower end. But in the southeastern Missouri Ozarks and north central Arkansas, especially in the Boston Mountains and any higher elevation spots where your temperatures will still require some work to go back above freezing, this is where we could see a tenth to 2/10 of an inch of ice on average, and maybe some in the high end as much as 3/10 of an inch of ice. Again, I don't think this will amount to big power outage problems, but this will leave slick roads in place through the first part of our Monday with improving roads, so certainly by Monday evening. Temperatures, once we get past a cold Monday, we'll be back above normal and back above freezing for the rest of the week. 45 Tuesday and upper 40s, 48 to 49. Wednesday all the way through Friday going into next weekend, and that will certainly be warm enough to allow more disturbances to come on through to bring us some early morning rain on Monday, additional rain late Tuesday evening into Wednesday, another chance for a few isolated showers, otherwise mainly dry on Thursday. And then by next weekend, another potential storm system. That one looks like mainly rain for the time being. And if we can thaw out the ground enough to soak all that rain in, we could probably soak in an additional 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches tops, which would certainly be welcome. So we got plenty to watch over the next several days. We'll just get through a quiet day tomorrow with highs back near freezing. We'll get past our first alert day with freezing rain during the morning on Monday before we go back into the mid-30s and switch over to rain during Monday afternoon and evening. Then mainly rain chances off and on through the rest of the week. Morning lows starting Tuesday through next weekend in the middle to upper 30s and highs in the middle to upper 40s.